You're listening to KSTB on the Speaking Stone Network.
Kingdom of Stonetree Broadcasting.
Halt thy spellcasting, hags! Ha ha!
Hags? Does he mean us?
What a rude boy!
End the foul enchantments on the people of this good town.
He must mean us. We are witches.
The Coastal Coven. Witches of the Sand.
But we ain't placed a foul enchantment on anyone in weeks.
What? But a great number of townspeople come here every day. They seem ill at ease and annoyed when they come into your shack, but they all come out with contented smiles.
We have seen rather a lot of people.
But it's no enchantment that brings them or causes their moods.
We've been filling their gullets.
With unnatural witch's brews? Oh
my goodness, no. I bake warm fresh bread, wheat or rye, loaves sliced lengthwise.
And I provide fine cuts of meat, be it ham, turkey, or beef.
And I slather it with mayonnaise and mustard.
That sounds pretty good. Might actually try this. What do you call it?
It was difficult to decide what to call it.
But in the end, we decide to name it after ourselves.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. The Coastal Coven Sandwich Shop.
5 coppers each.
Open near the docks of Stonetree from 11 to 7.
Not enchanted, just real f***ing good food.
You're a normal person. You love your family. And the most important thing to you is that they are safe and provided for. If only you had some way of meeting both of those needs at the same time. Well, now you can. We're looking for great people to sell and recruit sellers for these protective amulets. Recently, a group of adventurers found chests and chestfuls of these amulets in a tomb of an ancient pharaoh in a distant land, once possessing remarkable protective properties. Who'd have known? We need to help get them out where they can help as many people as possible. The only limit to how much you can earn for your family is how hard you're willing to sell. But with these amulets, you shouldn't have to sell too hard to be successful. If you're interested in becoming a part of something important, while still being your own boss, come to a presentation at Birdfeeder Tavern near the docks. Don't miss out on a fantastic opportunity.
Do you think Garden Grow seems, I don't know, a little sad recently?
I don't know. How do you tell on a cat? And she's your familiar. Aren't you, psychically linked?
Well, yes, but lately it seems like she hasn't been eating as much, and she won't tell me something's wrong.
Perhaps she needs someone other than you to talk to. Has she got adequate scratching material?
The tree is talking to us, arenthaer.
I noticed that, Vanilla. Not just talking, but giving us advice.
Oh, sorry to intrude. I'm Ornette Leafbreeze, a druid specializing in animal psychology. The wind carried your problem to me. I used speak via trees to offer my help.
And as a druid, you can talk to animals? Any animal? My familiar can already talk to me.
Sure, and sometimes especially with wizards, the problem is just that they need someone else to talk to. I've helped messenger owls find their way, lovesick paladin mounts, beasts who are trained too hard by their beastmasters. I've even talked to the mascot of the Copper Dragon Inn about his problems.
So you're willing to help anyone with any animal problem?
Yes, as a druid, it's my duty to assist nature wherever it finds itself, be it in a wizard's tower, in battle, or just in a big city. If any animal needs my help, just walk outside and say, Ornette Leafbreeze into the wind. I'll communicate via trees and do my best to help.
That sounds great. Oh, and here's Garden Grow now.
Oh, she's just sick of the cat food you've been buying. Get something different.
Recently, an unethical group of adventurers has been recruiting people to sell amulets that they claim are protective charms from an ancient pharaoh's tomb. Their business practices are questionable. Applicants are required to purchase a starter kit at 100 gold pieces, and they get a portion of any sales of anyone they can convince to get a starter kit as well. These charms, while magical, are not actually protective and are in fact dangerous. Do not spend your money on these charms, and do not let anyone you know become a victim of this pyramid scheme. Each amulet carries the mummy's curse, and if you attempt to sell these things to your unsuspecting family and friends, your social life will dry up worse than the victims of the curse. Remember to always check the effect and effectiveness of any magical product you purchase. Look for the seal of enchantment and alchemy regulators, the ear logo.
Whether you bury your teeth in a smile of joy or a threatening grin, it's important to have good oral hygiene. And no one knows more about oral hygiene than I, Dr. Goran Fangwind, the 10th dentist of the Fangwind fleet. After all, who knows more about teeth than an orc with so very, very many, and some of them on the outside? But take not my word for it. Listen to some of these satisfied patients.
Dr. Fangwing is an excellent dentist. I always make sure to floss thoroughly, because I couldn't bear to tell him if I hadn't.
When I had to have a tooth pulled, it went extremely quickly. Doctor just yanked it right out.
As a young orc growing up far from my native fleet, I was in despair when my tusks ran crooked. I knew that no one but a real orc dentist could straighten them for me. Imagine my relief when I learned that the 10th dentist of the Fangwind fleet was offering a practice right here in Stonetree. Now I can show my tusks proudly.
Many satisfied customers, with many pristine teeth. Everyone should visit the dentist for a cleaning and checkup every 6 months. Make an appointment at my offices in the Temple District today.